pretty good fish. Bumping with my new experimental bumping rig. All right, the bumping game seems like it's on fire right now. There's my secret weapon. It makes a vibration along with some scent. All right, there he is. Let's get another one. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit bigger bait on it this time. They seem to be active up at the dam this morning. There we go. There he is. I hit it. He didn't take it though. River. These fish are definitely in this seam right here. Oh, get away from that motor. He's going right in that motor. Come here. Woohoo! He's a little bit bigger. This one's definitely net worthy. There he be. All right. Bumping these bad boys up. Another one. This is a fun technique. I just wanted to show you this new experimental rig, how it's rigged up and how I'm fishing it. All right, folks, this is my rig. I have 65-pound braided line to a 3-way swivel. On the main line of the swivel, I've got some 85-pound monofilament to a ball bearing swivel, and then another little leader with another ball bearing swivel. When you're in current like this, you have that bait on there. A lot of times that bait wants to spin, but I put an extra ball bearing swivel on it so that it doesn't spin as much. It's still going to get a little spin out of it, but I find that the ball bearing swivels are a lot user friendly, I guess. They really work better than just the plain barrel swivels that you get at Walmart. They're a little more expensive, but I think they're worth it. So I have 2 swivels, and then I've got this experimental rig. Now this rig's been around for a while for catfishing, but nobody's ever really used it for bumping that I know of. So I thought a little bit extra thump, a little extra vibration. It seemed to work today, seemed to do the trick. I was sitting right next to another guy bumping, and he wasn't doing as well as I was. So we'll see. It's an experimental rig, so I'm happy with it so far. And then off of the bottom portion of this three-way, I have some 25-pound test with a cannonball sinker. You can use a regular bank sinker. I'm using 2s and 3s. The 3 seems to be a little heavy, so I put a 2 on. It helps me get back out there just a little bit farther. So that's what I'm using today, guys. We're just semi-anchoring the boat on spot lock with my trolling motor. I'm letting it slip back just a little bit, keeping enough tension on the current so it does take my bait down just every time I lift my rod up. Now when you're coming down, when you're bumping down the river, you'll notice that when you pull up, you get little smaller strokes. That indicates that you're kind of coming up a hill, and then all of a sudden you'll have to let a lot of line out. That's when it's going behind the hill or hump or whatever it is. And you want to be sure to let all your line out quickly as you're going over that hump so you don't miss any of them fish. You don't want to keep the bait up above. As soon as you feel that you have to let more line out, do it quickly, let it hit the bottom. You're not always going to feel this sinker, so if you don't feel it, reel up again until you actually do feel it. Sometimes you're hung on the bottom. You just break it loose and keep trucking. If you're going to try the bumping, the main thing you got to remember is to keep that weight on the bottom as much as possible. Just lift it up enough to where it slips down, drop it back down, stay in contact with that bottom, and generally when they hit, they take it. So be aware, be ready. And you want to match your weight to the current speed. You just don't want to throw your weight out there. If it's too heavy, it's not going to walk down the river. If it's too light, it'll just walk too fast down the river. There's two different ways to bump as well. There's bumping and there's slipping, and you're still doing the same technique. But guys that are new at bumping should probably be stationary, like anchor your boat and just bump out the back in a stationary spot. But once you get the hang of that, then you can release your boat, cut your speed of the current halfway down, adjust your sinker to where it still walks, and just slip down. In this particular spot right here is such a small area, I'm kind of semi-slipping, not much, but I'm not anchored, but I'm not slipping that much either. So and you've got like a mile and a half worth of bank that you can slip down, like on the Mississippi River or somewhere it's got a good current seam. That's going to be best. But if you're just like in a tight area up here at the dam, my suggestion is just to anchor up and bump back several times. You got another rig?
I'm a rig for now.
Get over here right beside me. Just run down this foam.
Let me get rigged up. And I'm jump over there.
I'll probably be sliding all down anyway, so. I'm gonna quit fishing and let you catch it. This one's a pretty good one. Said, I'll see you later. He's taking me down the river.
There's another one in there.
I think so. Come here. All right, folks. There's a nice one. Got him pulled up on my new experimental bumping rig. Alright guys, I guess that's him. Pretty good fish. A lot of fun to catch him on the bump like this. Well, let's put him back. Woo! Get them big fish in the current like that, you just gotta turn your boat loose and let it go with the current. Helps you get it in a little quicker instead of fighting it against all that current. Bumping with my new experimental bumping rig. Alright guys, that's all I'm gonna do today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell, come back and see me again. Take care guys.